Stop comparing yourself. If you have ever felt less than others, this story is for you. One evening in a city park, an American crow sat alone while people walked by. Children laughed, and life moved on at its usual pace, yet he could not feel like he belonged. Suddenly, he noticed a little girl taking out her phone, and the crow straightened up with hope, but the camera turned toward the lake and captured a white swan instead. The crow froze, his wings trembling as he quietly stepped back, feeling as if he had just been told that he was unnecessary. And in that moment, he whispered to himself, "I will never be anyone's choice." Nearby, an old man was sweeping the park, wearing a worn coat with the words "Vietnam Veteran" written on it, his trembling hands revealing that he too had returned from a war but never fully came back. A tear fell from the crow's eye onto the man's hand, and the man looked up and said softly, "Those who are free yet broken have surrendered somewhere deep inside." The crow replied that the world only puts beautiful things in front and that he was made to be ignored. But the old man placed his broom aside and told him that if he truly wanted to change, he must first see the truth. The crow went to the lake and spoke to a tundra swan, believing it must be happy because everyone stopped to admire it. But the swan confessed that people only looked at it while remembering someone else, and that it felt lost in the crowd and lonely even among many. The crow then went into the forest and met a scarlet macaw, calling it everyone's dream. But the macaw admitted that beauty had not
protected him and had instead turned him into a prisoner, living every day in fear of being claimed and locked in a cage. As the crow continued his journey, doubt crept into his heart, wondering if the old man was wrong and if the problem was truly himself. And with that confusion, he approached a bald eagle resting on a cliff, telling it that it was everything he was not. The eagle gazed at the sky and revealed that although people believed in him, he doubted himself, and that expectations were also a kind of cage, before admitting that he envied the crow, who lived without expectations, chains, or captivity, free yet unaware of the value of that freedom. The crow returned to the same park where the old man was still sweeping, and softly realized that he did not need to change, but only needed to understand himself, to which the old man smiled and said that most of the time the problem is not our fate, but our perspective. The crow looked up at the sky, and for the first time he felt light, understanding that if you have ever felt less than others, this story is about you, because you are not a failure, you are only comparing yourself to the wrong person.